And we're all golden on that as well. Beautiful. Right, we'll take this. Yeah, like I say, it's not a bad game. It isn't a bad game, you know. The fact that it's on a sale right now as well, it's extremely easy. But like I say, the only oh wow, damn, that's big. What we got? Is that tench? Or is that a... No, it's a crucian. Oh, never mind. Like I say, the hands are a little bit big, but overall, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I mean, I'm only like what, level 2. I love the phone idea. The phone idea is it's just yeah. You don't really see this implemented in many fishing games, to be honest. But wait, did I do the quest? I've done it. Right, so that's that done. But I can accept a bunch of different quests as well. Okay. Right. I love that. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Gives you a little bit of an incentive to actually fish, doesn't it? And I like the fact as well on the phone you've got an auction. I'm interested to see what this does. I mean, it does say required level 20, but all in all, I'm just interested to see where it goes from here, to be honest. Oh, it accepted it for the quest. Nice. Okay. Torn a line leader, 1.5 kg. Oh, what was he fighting? Just hide around in the lilies for a minute. I know that's where the frogs are going to be. But the animations of the fish are quite nice. Like I've played a lot of fishing sims, but this one's quite nice visually anyway. I know that visuals don't always make it, but if you're spending, I would say, probably about 90% of your time staring at water, you know, and the surroundings, you want it to look somewhat decent, you know. I don't know if you guys remember, if you cast your minds back to when the Angular first came out, um, there was like a weird fuzzy look to the water, like really just messed with your eyes. How's it going, man? Yeah, just really messed with your eyes. No, that's cool. I like it. Nice little zoom in option as well. It's good. I'm not too sure how the multiplayer works. I know that you can create a club, but I think that's a little bit more towards the pricier end of the game in general. I'm just interested to see like the daytime fishing and the nighttime fishing. You know, because obviously IRL, you know, nighttime fishing can be very slow, especially in other fishing sims as well. Nighttime fishing can be very slow. Silver bream, nice. We'll take it. I don't know how many worms I've got left. Just gonna have to scroll through the shop and all that and see what I can change. It was either this or Pro Fishing Sim 2. I've not played that one yet. I played the first one. It was alright. What we got? Another bream? Yes. Silver bream. 11 ounces. I'm in Belarus. Dakura Pond. But I think one of the selling points for me for this is if I don't think that you can actually see other fishermen, which is another big thing. I mean, I think it's going down the premise of like what Russian fishing does, where, you know, you're just fishing solo at a lake, but you've got obviously the global, which is not bad, but I think more fishing games need to, you know, implement the idea of obviously being able to see other fishermen and being able to fish with them at the same time. This is a nice one. Is it a bream? It might be a bream because obviously the float tilted to its side. I don't know. It could be a crucian. I think the sound effects need a little bit of an improvement when it comes to reeling in. Seems very clicky, you know? Come back this way. I don't know if you can get snagged on this game. Hopefully. I mean, it'd be cool if you can. No idea what this is. It's another crucian by the looks of it. Yeah, 2-pounder. Have I ever played Fishing Planet? Yes, I have. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Let's go back. This is very, very similar to Russian fishing. There, and you got your trader and that. That's pretty cool. Nice sell all. Oh, nice. Okay, so I got 178. Let's go and have a look in the shop. So, oh, okay, so I got 162 worms, which isn't bad, I suppose. Thank you for the follow, man. So we got float rods, spinning rods, feeders. We got a market as well. Okay, and then we've got exchange. So you get tournament tokens. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't think I'm going to be buying anything special. What have we got here? Manual. So we've got books. Attractants. It's very simple, but you know, sometimes you don't need to be overwhelmed by menus. You know, there's a lot of fishing games where you jump in and you're just like, oh, you know, navigating through things can be a nightmare. It can be a nightmare. But nice and simple. The UI's pretty basic, but, you know. Does what it says on the tin, I suppose. But sometimes that's all you need. Okay, so I can buy float rods as well. So I've got a walnut rod already. Or is it bamboo? I can't remember. I think it's bamboo. Markets. Rotating spoon bait. Jig lures. You got some worms, some twisters, some frogs. Be nice. It'd be cool to see what the pike fishing's like. If there is pike, I assume there would be. Fish on the lake as well. This is a cool feature. So we got Wells catfish, carp, frogs, leech. And I'm assuming when you click on them, there we go. So it tells you who's caught the biggest one in the lake, and it also tells you what bait type they're using as well. That's pretty sweet. Statistics and records. Tench, there is tench here. Worms, crawfish tails, doe. Doe seems to be a popular choice. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Just chilling today. I guess it's all about just saving the money up now. Ah, there we go. So it does say right. I was confused then. Underneath in the bottom right where it's showing my keep net, I thought that was a total of 161 fish that I could catch. It's not. It's telling me how many baits I have. Right. Glad that I cleared that up. Ooh, yeah. I just love how long the net is as well. Like that is really, really cool. Water coin. What is a water coin? Yeah, I love the fact that like, because obviously in real life when you're trying to land a fish, you know, especially if you're using like a lighter setup, you catch a fish that's slightly too big for your setup, you know, being able to use the net in the way that this game does it is really nice. I can appreciate it. Oh, is that gone? Yes, that's gone. So I mean, I need to maybe buy a different float, something that's going to be a little bit more visible in the water. It would be nice if they implemented like the option integrated separate. I wonder what this does. Oh, okay, so it comes up at the bottom of the screen. Right. I don't know if I like that. Integrated. Ah, so it's just all on the bar at the bottom. That's pretty cool. Interface size. Oh, okay. Graphics. We've got that running. Signal off for a long bite. I don't know what this does. And obviously we've got our controls as well. And it does have controller support. But it says it's in development. So any of you guys that, you know. Tournament chat, locals chat, info chat. Quick menu. Two-handed grip. I'm assuming that applies for some of the larger setups. cool though. I've never seen that in a fishing game. Like being able to have the option to do that. Usually it just does it automatically, doesn't it? So if that's what it means, anyway. Could be completely wrong on that. Yeah, the phone is really cool. The phone is really cool. We've got mail as well. Like I say, you do pretty much anything on this. Achievements, store details, quests. We've got quests. We've done that. Silver Breen, maybe? Oh, they all change as well. So, right, so you can pick. Okay. So we've got 3 now. And it tells you what rewards it gives you as well. Squid. Nice. See, you have to stay particularly zoomed because... How's it going, man? So we're just getting the rough at night, which makes sense. I'm sure during the daytime things will pick up. It's very, very similar to Russian fishing, actually. The usual suspects coming out at night. Crucian? Yeah, I'm interested. I'm going to play this game for a little while longer, I think. You know, I think it was one of those sort of like off the cuff sort of purchases. Because you've got your ultimate fishing sim, which is they're very similar, those games. I can't keep up with them, to be honest. No, this is the Fisher Online. It's on sale right now on Steam. Only one lake at the moment. No, there's a few. There's a few. On the travel. There's quite a few lakes that you can choose from. Belarus, Poland, Bulgaria, the Czech, Netherlands, Ukraine, Italy. Do you know, and there's Norway as well. There's a lot of places to fish. Surprisingly. He's got some mitts on him, though. Look at the size of the hands. They remind me of, like, you ever played, like, Ark? You know, it reminds me of those hands. Yeah, something like that. Hmm. It's like the fish is having a scrap with the float. See, you see what I mean? Like, this is what I'll show you. Like, this is what I'm most impressed about. Right, so I've not reeled it in all the way. But you just get your net out and look, it just, like, chases the fish. Look how long that net is. Do you know what I mean? It's very basic. It's very, very basic. The game, like I say, visually isn't too bad. In fact, it's better than what I thought it was going to be. Performance, it runs pretty smooth. Not had any issues, any hiccups. It's quite enjoyable, actually. I can see what they're doing, you know? It's good. And obviously you can press F1 for help as well. You can do all of this sorts of stuff. Not too sure what this stuff is down here. So you can do your club, search for a player. That's cool. It's quite a... Sorry, I just tabbed then for some reason. Press the wrong button. What's this? Oh, okay, so that does that, and then you obviously got your contacts, and then you got your chat. And then you got your club. Huh. Pretty cool. This is definitely the way forward. Yeah, there we go. Sound effects could do with a little bit of a tweak. More towards the reels. I don't know if this is because it's like a beginner reel and it is literally just screaming for its life. You know, but... Sounds like a crackling fire. A little bit. Oh, it's over there. I don't know whether there's like any wear. You know, like rod wear. Real damage. I don't know if that's the thing. I'm going to have to check all this stuff out. But it's definitely, like I say, it's definitely basic. It's definitely a lot easier than other fishing games that I've played. But it is just that ticking sound of the reel. Doesn't sound very smooth at all. But it's something small. It is something small. Oh. Nearly lost it then. It might go, like I say, it might be because it's just a I really like, well, it's the beginner reel that the game gives you, so it might smoothen out as like, you know, the bigger reels that we get, maybe put less stress on it, perhaps. Yeah, you could be right there. It might not be the hands that are too big. It might be the equipment that's too small, perhaps. So, I've just noticed I stop reeling when it starts clicking. There's eventually stop itself. Oh, jeez. A Wells catfish. That was a little bit too fast, I think, for a cat. But never mind, you know, I mean, it's a nice cat. It would explain why the reel was screaming for its life. But I don't know, like, what line strength are we losing there? We're £8. We're using £6, 10 ounces on the line. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Oh, level 3. Definitely. That noise is more prominent. Obviously, I mean, it's pretty common. It's like common sense, really. You know, that noise is really annoying, but it'll only do that, I'd say, more prominently when you've got a larger fish on for your equipment, which is, you know, it's understandable. But it still does need a little bit of work. I think they could refine that just a little bit more, to be honest. It sounds very, very clicky. Very clicky. Why aren't I using the Venga 6000? Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Got consumables. I like the idea of the daily tasks. I do like that. Like I say, visually the game is pretty good. I think for the price currently on a Steam sale, you can't really go wrong. Just adds another fishing game to your list, doesn't it? What does it say without quest? Oh, okay, it accepted it. Nice. Crucian from 13 ounces, £2, 4 ounces. Huh. I'm gonna say I'm definitely invested. I suppose the real question that you would ask yourself during this is like, Is it a game that you know is worth buying? You feel like it's a game that it's worth investing some time into? Because there are a lot of fishing sims out there. You know, the likes of Fishing Planet, Russian Fishing. You know, you've even got your Pro Tools and the Angular and Ultimate Fishing. There's so many to choose from. So many to choose from. But I have to say, out of all the ones that I've, you know, like the Dovetail and all of that sort of stuff, the ones that, you know, I think there was like a catch and release, which wasn't too good. Ultimate Fishing Sim 2, beautiful looking game, but that game needs an awful lot of work. It really does. And then when you see it come up saying, you know, that they've got another game in the works, it's just all a little bit confusing. Yeah, take it easy, man. Oh, it's gone under. But I'm curious, actually, because of the float situation. I wonder if they do any what would it be under floats now? So we've just got it's a feather float, which is on our other rod, a bamboo balance. It would be nice to LB float series. Balsa fine. Do these guys glow up in the dark? Ultra light and very sensitive float for delicate rigging. I just want one that's got like a better color, because it's very it's quite hard to see. We got store details as well. This is another thing. So of course, like, you know, paying into something. I'm not too sure what this does. VIP is added to your current VIP time immediately upon purchase, but what does it do? This is the question. What does it do? I'm assuming more XP, a pack 10, golden kit. Oh, okay. So these are sets that you can buy. No way. They have fly fishing. They actually have fly fishing in this game. Right. Misk. Big boosters. Boosters collect cards. Use it to get 5 cards. One. Right. Event. Christina Mount. Set swimmer. Okay, so there's quite a few nice little bits and pieces in here. Waggler kit. More importantly, let's have a look and see how much it is for the currency. So 2100, it's $20. I don't know what that is in your, you know, your local equivalency, but huh. Well, there you go. I mean, a lot of fishing games have that, you know, microtransactions. You know, you don't have to. From what I've seen, the game allows you to purchase pretty much everything just by earning. So that's, you know, that's not such a bad shout. No, YouTube. YouTube, yeah. I am going to check something real quickly, though. Let's have a look. So the fish are online. I wonder if there's any let's have a look. Okay, so it's not like that. It's not bad. But one thing I will say, I'm just loving the simplicity of it. Like for the get-go, like it's very easy to get into. It's actually quite enjoyable. You know, a lot of games that take on this particular style, you know, I find it very, very difficult to get engrossed, you know. I wonder if it's crossplay. That would be something that I'd be interested in seeing. Probably not. Excuse me. So these are the questions. These are the questions. Oh, I do have a fish on. Were there different regions on login? No, I don't think there was, because in the chat, based on what I've seen, there's a lot of people, like from different regions by the looks of it. Lots of, you know, Chinese, Japanese names. So I don't think it's like region. You can go to a private chat as well. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to definitely definitely explore those options just a little bit more, I think. But no, when I was logging in and loading up, there was nothing there to suggest that there was like a region thing going on. %11 on experience. Right, let's have a look on my profile a minute. So I've caught nearly 60 fish so far. What's this? Currencies. What do these do? Water coins, angler token. That's going to be something that I'm going to have to look at. I have no idea what they do. Maybe you can exchange them for something? Perhaps? Maybe for like some currency or something? Ah, okay. Slightly bigger on that. Silver bream? I might after this cast I might get the spinning rod back out and do some spinning, maybe try and get some perch with it. But to be fair, I think that this game is definitely worth giving a go. If you're into your fishing sims anyway. It's nice, chilled, relaxed. It's not that difficult. Bit of an easy fisher, you know, you're not waiting years for a bite. Russian fishing. Yeah, screw it. Let's pull it in now. Let's get the spinner out. Can't remember what number it was. Probably number 2. You can put your rods on the ground as well, if that's something that you want to do. Yay! And it counted for the task as well. Come on. It's just so laid back. Just switch your mind off. You know, it's so easy. I can't wait until I progress up through the ranks and maybe unlock some of the, you know, some of the other places to fish. Be interesting to see. Because I did see a lot of carp stuff as well. Just nice to have options, isn't it? The question is, do I take the approach that I've taken on like other fishing games where, you know, because I love my spin fishing. I do love my spin fishing. So I might have a look and see if I can, the first sort of like rod investment that I make. Nice £1 perch. Yeah, maybe a new spinning setup would probably be the first investment that I make. All right. That's really, really, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you make your own minds up about it, really. But I mean, like I say, it's currently on a sale right now. It's definitely worth giving a go. It's just a casual tire in the water. Nice. Are there any skill tree upgrades? Not that I can see. Not that I can see. Yeah, because I'll pull up the description of the game in a minute on Steam. Because when I was reading through it, one of the bigger things that caught my attention. Just give me 2 seconds. I've got a tab a minute. So it says the Fisher Online, an online wild fishing simulator. Forget about licenses and catch rates. Choose baits or lures and catch fish in Europe and Russia. You can fish anywhere on open water at any time of the day using a float, spinning or bottom rod. Many species of fish, from small bleak to huge sturgeon, are waiting for you. So yeah, I mean it's pretty laid back by the looks of it. No fancy licenses, no silly skill trees, nothing like that. Just fish, earn money, and buy better equipment. I think is the idea. Yeah, very much so. They have very, couldn't have said it better myself. Really, it's simplified to the degree of where, I mean, it'd be unfair for me to compare this game to any other fishing sim, but the likes of like I don't know, Fishing Planet, Russian fishing. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming. Russian fishing definitely can be overwhelming because it takes an incredibly long time to gain silver. To buy any equipment, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think the idea is pretty solid. It's simple, isn't it? It's simple. It's clean. It does what it says on the tin. To be honest, the animations of the fish are pretty good. The models are pretty decent. It's not really much to argue on that front. You got a torch as well that you can turn on and off. I love the phone. Like I say, I can't get over this. And I'd be interested to see when I reach level 20 what this auction looks like. But this is the thing, straight away. I've already found something that I want to unlock, you know. It's something that I want to stride towards. So finding that in games is quite difficult these days. My attention span for some games, you sit there, you buy them, and sometimes that's as far as it goes. The excitement kind of wears off after you've downloaded it. But no, I think it's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, Morton. Hope you're doing well yourself, man. Sorry I didn't see your message there. So spinning rods. What are we looking at here? 4 pounds, length 2.2 meters. Strength is 16 pounds. Okay, feeder rods. We got reels, lines. Pretty self-explanatory, really. I wonder if like more open up the higher level you go. Do you know what I mean? Maybe. What am I looking for? Spinning floats, spoons. Okay. You have a couple. It's not bad. I can live with it. What was it? P for torch, yeah. This is good. And the more that I've played it, the more like I've looked past like the size of the fisherman's hands. It's kind of growing on me in a way. Oh, what have we got here? Another perch. It's accepted. Beautiful. But yeah, you can change your reel speeds as well, which is cool. Change your float depths, that kind of stuff. That's all in here. Oh, I tell you what, they like being up front. I'm just loving catching these perch. The thing is, I'm not spending a silly amount of time trying to figure out what lure is, is most effective. I'm just casting it out, casting the spinner out, and, catching as and when. And it's a good looking game. But I'll be very, very interested to see the development of this, and see where they go with it and the new things that they maybe implement. I'll have a proper read and get up to speed with where they are. But yeah, it'd be nice to see the improvements that they make in the future. Because I'm sure that by now there's been a lot of people which have, recommended stuff. Because I did see that over the years this game has visually come a long way. What level do you get the spinning gear? I was just given spinning gear straight out of the gate. They gave me a bamboo rod, a spinning rod, and then they gave me a match rod, which is pretty decent. So pretty much covered all bases really, straight out of the gate. Yeah, no problem at all. Oh, straight on. Look at that. Come on. I think it's just going to be down to investing a little bit of time, and seeing where I get with it. Look, the water is just it's fantastic. The ripple effect. It's stuff like this that I look at in fishing games because, like I said before, you're spending an awful lot of time staring at the water, and it just makes it that little bit more enjoyable when it looks clean, They've done a pretty good job with this game, I think. Thank you very, very much for your support today as well, guys. Like I say, just trying a few different things out. I was on the list of because obviously Steam have got the autumn sale on at the moment. I was just having a browse through, just seeing, look, what other fishing games are about, you know. And sometimes you just come across a hidden gem. And for me, I feel that this game is a hidden gem. Probably a game that gets overlooked quite a bit. Carl, they are having fun over there. Can we get snagged, though? This is the thing. A snag's a thing. I don't actually think they are, to be completely honest. But I like the fact as well, it's not a catch every cast. I've played some other fishing games, you know, where you are literally just catching a fish every single cast that you make. You know. Might go back on the match rod in a second. I am intrigued though. I'm just going to check the Steam page for it a minute, because it has DLCs. So there is one called Esne, which is a winter. It says 1.5 kilometers from the Siberian River, surrounded by winter forests and sand snow capped peaks. And then we've got USA Thousand Islands, which I'm assuming is going to be Unreal Natural Attraction on the border of Canada and the United States. This is a huge... It's a thing of... Oh, wow. The chain of islands stretches 80 kilometers. Right, so that'll bring up. And then there's obviously one for China as well. There's a China place. At the moment, the prices are pretty reasonable. Let's have a look into it in a little bit more depth. Does it tell you what it gives you? I don't know if it gives you any equipment or anything like that. I have no idea. Oh, we're on again. Okay. I just put my rod on the floor. Provides you with rod stands as well, which is very nice. Nice. Oh, there's a limit on how far up you can look and how far down you can look. Hmm. Put my torch on. Just light up the space a bit. Oh, nice. I tell you what, though, the reeling sounds, they kind of remind me of like an old crickety bike. Oh, nice. Good rating. £2. You notice as well that the models of the fish, like in some fishing games, like you could catch, I don't know, like a 500-gram perch, or you could catch yourself a 6 kg perch, or 6-pound perch, whatever. And the model size doesn't change, which is another thing which I like about this game, because it seems as if the model sizes do actually change depending on the size of the fish that you catch, based off of what I've seen so far. So that's another positive thing. But I'm wondering how far that actually goes. Which is something, of course, we're going to see over a period of time, isn't it? You know, the more time that I invest into this game, etc., you know. But I really do like the look of some of these kits. So that is a bottom rod. Bassa? Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's got a bait caster on it. Oh, wow. So I'm assuming we'll be doing like pike fishing and stuff like that. And there's an ocean kit as well, which is not ridiculously priced, in my opinion. I don't know what this does. Autumn large chest with consumable items. 1 VIP card for 15 days. Transferable, whatever that means. 6 large universal repair kits. Right, so does it take damage though? I wonder what the repair kits are used for. I mean, I'm assuming that, you know, it's something to do with the fishing rod or the fishing reel, whatever, but there's no sort of indication that I've seen which says anything to do with damage. Unless you can physically break these items. And that's what the repair kits are for, maybe. No, by the looks of it, there's no equipment wear. Which I don't know about you, but I'm actually quite a fan of. It's just one less thing to worry about, isn't it? Some people like that, some people don't, you know? But I quite like the idea of just being able to go out and fish and not have to worry about these kinds of things. Oh, we can... Oh, we can craft and cook as well. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, over time, maybe they'll implement something like that. Uh, Well, like I've just shown based on what I've seen so far, I've not seen anything in terms of where. You know, because if I go to inventory, then obviously there is nothing here which is you know, saying that there's any visible wear anyway. I don't know. Like I say, still pretty early to playing this game, so it's just going to be something that I figure out over time, I guess. Oh, we're on. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Like I say, a lot of these questions, I'm hoping that you know, I can answer them at a later date, but obviously we're experiencing this for the first time together, so just kind of going through it. We shall see as time goes on. I love the fact that fly fishing is a thing, though. Not very many fishing sims out there actually offer you fly fishing, which is interesting. Yeah, there's fly fishing, yeah. Yeah, if I go back into the store details on the kits, look, there's a Master Fly Gold kit, and it gives you a fly fishing setup. It's cool, isn't it? Which is what I'm saying, like, because in the shop, I'm like very limited to what I can purchase. I'm wondering, as time goes on, I unlock these types of things. I reckon, yeah, I reckon that's what happens. I reckon that's what happens. Because on the travel, right, okay, so if we have a look, the next place I unlock is level 5. What level am I now? Nearly level, I think it's nearly level 4. You know, and I'm guessing this is where the VIP bit comes in. If I'm sure if you buy it, you get access, probably more XP, maybe. Cool, that's a big old hide. Look at that. 3 pounder. Yeah, but I'm definitely interested to see what those coins do. I'm I'm quite surprised. I'm really enjoying playing this. Wait, what's that bar? Oh, it's a stamina bar. Okay. Have a pop out over there. I wonder if there's boats. I mean, I would assume there are, considering like some of the DLC pictures, you know, for like Norway and all that kind of stuff. Nice. How is everyone doing today, though? Are we all good? Anybody thinking about picking this up? Just have a cast right over the lily pads. See if Mr. Perch wants to come out. Yeah. I mean, what more can I say? You know, if you like your fishing sims, you know, and you're looking for, you know, a switch your brain off sort of style of fishing game, you know, I definitely recommend it. I definitely give it a go at least. You know, it's pretty sweet. I think all in all, I'm excited to jump back in. I'm excited to see where I get really in terms of progression with this game. Um, but I mean, for the price, for what it is, you know, I don't think there's really too much that we can complain about. You know, does what it says on the tin. Very easy fishing. Beautiful looking game as well. I have to admit, it is a very good looking game. Got some nice little features as well, you know, the phone and all that sort of stuff. And to be fair, I'm really excited to try a few fishing styles out, you know, especially the fly fishing, which will obviously come in a later stream at some point when I get there. But yeah, guys, like I say, thank you very much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you like this fishing content, maybe consider subscribing, leaving me a cheeky like. It'd be definitely appreciated. Because here on the channel we cover a lot of fishing sims as well. We do have a Discord as well and all that good stuff. But yeah, guys, like I say, thank you very much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. If I don't see you in the next one, you all take it easy, and I'll catch you next time.